Hey Alex, it's been a long time. Might not recognize me. It looks like I've probably ate 50 pounds. Wish I could give it to you. Just appreciate everything you've done for me over the years, the 30 years. Back in the Pierce Road days, selling video games, buying that first copier from me that you wish it had handlebars on it. Just your enthusiasm has always inspired me and lifted me up to just try to be better and bigger at things I did. So when I was at a low point, reached out to you. You gave me a hand out and helped me up, and I can't thank you enough. Timing was bad. 2020 was kind of fucked, March 15th, 2020, ready to kick ass, but we're all at home again. So, but none of that matters except for your health, the health of your family. I've just been thinking about you a lot. I know Janelle came down to see you. I wanted to be there, but I know we got something scheduled for November. So you keep gaining weight. I'm gonna lose some, because if we get a big fucking blue or black on there, I don't want to gas out and be upstaged by my wife. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna live life to its fullest, make money, be prosperous in business and family. And I just look up to you. I love you. I can't wait to see you.
All right, Alex, it's me, your buddy, your GMF. I sure do miss you, man. I hope that you're resting up and getting a lot better. Can't wait to see you again. And hopefully we'll get to go fishing again soon. I brought my new FNG with me on this trip. Somebody I just hired. I think he's gonna work out for me. So everything's going well while you're gone. I'm kind of partial to this guy, kind of like him a lot. You know what I mean? You probably have known that about me anyhow. I'm into zebras, especially multicolored striped zebras. So anyhow, I hope you get a lot better, man. We really miss you.
Hey Alex, we're having such a great time. Matt is quite the bartender. Everybody's been fucked up every night. It's been so awesome. Me too. I've been fucking everybody up. I guess that's not probably the right words. But anyways, it's been awesome. Academy's been awesome. And also I have put some caterer people in their place and made shit right. So we're happy to help. We love you. We want you to get strong. Rigger has been jumping on my lap and begging for food. I haven't given him any. Sorry. And I can't wait to see you in November for fishing when we're there for 2.5 weeks. Sorry you have to deal with us for that long. Love ya.
Alex, brother, how are you, man? And I wanted to take this time to just say thank you for a lot of things. My time here at Chartec, working for you in this organization, has been amazing. I've been here 3 years now, and it was shortly after I got here that the pandemic hit and you had your first issue with your heart. One, I wanted to say thank you. You had an opportunity with the pandemic hitting to kind of cut me loose. I was new. You didn't really know me, but you had faith in me and kept me on board, and I never forgot that. So one, I wanted to say thank you. You've always been very generous and kind, and I've always loved our conversations when you drop in and we have a chance to talk. I've always felt kind of a kindredship with you. God has had a plan for you, for all that you've been through, that you're still fighting, and there's a great success waiting for you. I'm sure of it, and I'm just really happy to be part of it and be part of this great organization that you've built. To me, it's just It's been fun, and I feel like I've gotten to kind of find my way and contribute in ways that maybe weren't originally thought of. But you know, the fact that you've given me the freedom to do that just says a lot about your trust, and I just want to say thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it, and we appreciate you, and we're so glad that, and I'm glad that you're making great progress on the road to recovery, and I can't wait for you to be popping in that back door and us continuing with some of those chats that we've had. So I'm glad to hear you're doing great. We really miss you. I miss you, and really happy that you're doing well, and can't wait to see you.
Alejandro. Hey, Alex. Well, I want to say hello, hola, and I'm so glad that you are absolutely happy that you're still here with us. We have made it a rocky relationship, I think, from the start. Definitely on my day one here, you gave me a nice heart attack with that little boat incident of yours, and you keep me on my toes, dude. I want to say a couple of things. First of all, as a friend, just knowing you outside of Chartec, meeting you outside of Chartec through my best friend, Brandy. It's been fun, it's been crazy and wild with you from the very beginning. And then of course, I come to work here, and on my first day of work, you're sinking ships. So you keep me on my toes and you make it fun. I love watching you work. I love watching you speak. I've learned so much from you in such a short amount of time. You challenge me, even from far away in Cabo. I'm so glad that you're still here so that we can continue to experience all the wonderful things that are Alex. I'm so grateful to you for a lot of things, for the time spent with Anthony and Ava. You know, that means the world to me. Our fishing experiences with you, our Cabo experiences from you, my work experience with you. It's been great. It's been fun. It's been challenging. It's been exciting. It's been frustrating. It's been a lot of things. But nonetheless, I'm very grateful to you, and I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to see you. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, dude, this is so crazy. Alex, I was looking back, I was trying to remember how long we've known each other and kind of where we started to, communicate back with Connect Smart back in the early days. And looks like my first email or first conversation that I had with you was in 2008. And, one of my first clients that, when I first came out with Connect Smart, kind of jumped into it, bought it whole hog, was a huge proponent, and like everything else that you do, just you believe in it and you push it. You were a big part of what we were doing with Connect Smart. And then fast forward to 2011, right? The grand opening of the new Chartec, training center, and then as we've gone through the years, and it's been crazy, man. I was thinking about all the fun times that we've had, and the crazy times that we've had, and some of the sad times that we've had. It's just like we may not talk for 4 or 5 months, and then it's hey buddy, how's it going? And it's right kind of where we left off. And I really appreciate what you've meant to me. From the very beginning, the advice that you've given, the feedback that we've had, just the camaraderie, and in the industry and outside, you're that unique individual. A lot of people try to copy and try to be like Alex, but there's only one Alex, and I love you for that. And I'm still looking for some of that uncut footage of some of the interviews that we had from way back in the day, and I would have to, I can't say it here because Eric is filming right now and I have to kill him if I talked about it, but some of those great times, some of those videos that, I'm trying to think, how would I say this that you would know and nobody else would understand, so I wouldn't get killed by people who are in the, in the know. But some of those videos that had to do with the remake of Hitler and other companies and things that would be involved. But anyway, No, man, I just wanted to say I love you. I miss you. Really wish you were here. I'm glad that you're getting better. I'm glad you're in a different place than you ever have been before. You know, we're both not quite as young as we once were. Neither one of us have quite as much hair, although you still have more hair than I do. You know, you've come a long way, baby. Yeah. The road hasn't always been the way that we expected. We haven't always had the outcome that we expected. But, you know, I think in the grand scheme of things, you know, you're in a good place, and I'm really appreciative for that. I love you, and can't wait to see you soon. Take care, man.
Well, Alex, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you, man. I've worked here for 10 years, and I mean, obviously, I'm not very old, but the time that I've been here, the time that I've seen just you in action with Chartec and ARC and family oriented, and what you've done for me personally, I appreciate it so much. I love you, man. I'm so glad you were able to push through the things that you were able to push through, especially just recently. I mean, you got 9 lives. You've been through so much since I've been here, but what you've done for me personally, and when it comes to like my career and where I'm at in sales, and Nick and you, it's just emotionally and physically and everything that it's come through, it's been phenomenal. I appreciate it so much. And then again, going back to the family, I mean, what you've helped me out with and where I've come, where I was started, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I look forward to doing some more with you. And I've told everybody here that when you're ready to fish, I'm coming to Cabo. I will buy my ticket that day you're ready to fish. So you just let me know, and let's go.
Yeah, hey Alex, came out here. You're a perfectionist at your craft. You've done some amazing things that keep me motivated to continue to push forward. I used to wrestle, and you always wrestle somebody that's better so that it makes you better. There's always somebody out there better. You're that better person, but you're an even better human when you shut the door. We've had drinks and we've had heart-to-heart conversations about how hard this can be, about innovation. We've dreamed together, and I trust you enough that I sent my wife out here. And I sent my wife out here, and she came back, and you know my wife's past. She came back and said, I felt safe in that building with Alex there. Because he's loud and he can talk a game, but I could see who he really was, and he's a protector. So he's so ferocious because he will protect people. And I know, buddy, that's hurt, but you've done an incredible job. And I think it shows up when you're absent, and so many people step up to the plate because of who you are. I cried and I cried and I cried because he got perspective, and you see it. I mean, when you're hungry and you're crushing it and you're that good, but I also see the weight that he carries for people that aren't making it, or the people that he gave everything to, and they hurt him. And I want you to hear this too, Alex. It's worth getting your head pissed on if you loved people. And so many people are gonna piss on your head because they're just hurt and broken. I don't want you to have to carry that anymore. God can carry you, but I want you free because your purpose is huge. If you can take who God made you to be and get on that path for people, you're just a wrecking ball, man. You're just a wrecking ball because you have so much emotion inside you, and it shows every time you shut the door. It shows when you're fishing. It shows when people go across the country to see you when you're in the hospital, and it shows when some of the best professionals in the industry start helping run your business for you, man. Your heart's amazing, and I just want some freedom for you. And he's fed hundreds of families. I'm not aloof to the people that are challenged, and I think that's the cool thing, dude. You're the dick that can handle the challenges. Like you'll run to that hard conversation because it's best for those people that are raising kids on their own, but you'll still staff them here with all their baggage because they're worth loving on, or trying to break free or grow. I believe that you would do anything for somebody else. Man, we love you enough that I've been talking about what you've been going through. I've been praying over you. My 8-year-old asked to pray for you, and I sent you a video. I missed when he first prayed for you, but I got the second one. I wish you could have saw him just put his little head down and just declare healing over you. God's not done with you, buddy. Love you.
Man, Alex, I didn't, just thinking about, I guess where to start. I don't know if I've ever really told you thank you. And you have been so influential in my life, with my family, and the amount of opportunities that you've provided me personally. I don't think there's ever a way I can tell you thank you enough. I think in life, There's those moments where you know you can push somebody and you get them outside that comfort zone. And I have to say, buddy, man, in my life, you have made me feel more sick to my stomach, have pushed me outside of my comfort zone like you have no idea. It's all come with some opportunity, right? And some learning lessons. But I don't think I ever told you the first time you ever pushed me. I'm sure you probably did it on purpose, but man, a little funny story. And again, I don't think I've ever really shared the impact with you on this, but it was, I don't know, I think 10, 11 years ago. It's when we were doing the ASCII circuit, and I was your little, your little guy that would go with you to all the shows, and you're the big man on stage, and everyone wanted to see you and loved you, and I just remember watching you, and you had this. You have your charisma, but I mean, I'm talking about everything to the suits, man, like fitted suits. You were just like, a god among men sitting up there on that stage, and just people were eating out of your hands. And I was just lucky enough to sit at the booth and scan them and collect them and then follow up with them and just, kind of back cleanup for you. And then there was this one time, I'll never forget it. I was at home. Peyton wasn't even born yet, and I was sitting in the house over the weekend, and I was with Meg and Ashlyn, I don't know, she was 2 years old, something like that, and we were just sitting in the living room, and you called. And so I picked up the phone, and I was like, hey, dude, what's going on? We were talking, and then you preface it. You have this way of doing things. You're like, so the ASCII Chicago event, yeah, I'm not going to be able to go to that, so, I need you to go present. And it's like one of those scenarios, like just, I couldn't hear anything in the vision, and I was just like, yeah, okay, yeah. Hung up the phone, and I think you gave me about 5 weeks, which is really uncommon for you. Like now it's like day of, I find out, right? But so I had a little bit of time, and I know you invested and got me some help, but man, I felt sick to my stomach, dude. I can't tell you how many times in that 4 to 5 weeks that I just felt, I was like, I'm quitting. I'm done. I can't do it. Man, I was practicing at the house and just, in my mind, I'm like, hey, I got Alex Rogers those shoes to fill. And man, you really pushed the hell out of me. I had 25 minutes. The first time I've ever did public speaking, you gave me 25 minutes. Main stage, it was a keynote, like a couple hundred people were gonna be in the audience. And dude, I didn't think I could do it, man. I didn't think I could do it. And there's plenty of times where I just wanted to quit, throw in the towel. I even remember just nervous this whole time. We had a family vacation in that period of time. Went over to Catalina. I just remember I felt like shit the whole time there. This was in the back of my mind, And even when I got in the flight, man, I'm heading over, we're flying, I'm in the air, going to Chicago. And I'm just thinking about, I got a little bit of turbulence. And I just remember thinking like, you know what? I've lived a good life, let's take it down, That was just the mindset I was in. So, I get there and obviously, it goes well, and then after that, you never did another ASCII Summit. So, but man, I can't thank you enough for that, and just supporting me along the way and giving me the guidance, when I needed to, and giving me the opportunity to succeed. You give me opportunity to fail, and it's man, I just can't thank you enough for that, dude. Yeah. You also made me uncomfortable that, that one time you tried to die in my office. That was, that made me uncomfortable too, but hey, it all worked out, man. So again, I love you, man. I look up to you as a mentor, as a leader, but I feel most privileged to call you a friend, in the times that we get to spend outside the office, and, my family trip, my dad's 60th birthday, man, we just had an awesome time, all catching marlin. Bucket list, vacation, something that I know myself, my dad, my family, we're gonna remember forever, man. And again, that's just the kind of guy you are, man. You're always willing to help. You're willing to be part, as much part as family work. It doesn't matter, man. I love you, and I want to say thank you, man. I don't know if I've ever told you that enough. So, thank you, buddy. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to thank you for. The first time I ever flew first class, man, that was with you. And I want to thank you for the experience that I don't remember, because the night before we were in Atlanta and we went out and it was like, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning. We ended up at a Waffle House having cheesy grits all covered and smothered, and I just barely got through the airport line because I thought I was gonna puke everywhere, but you upgraded me to first class. And I remember getting on the plane, sitting down on the seat, and then, you know, we landed in LA, man. So that was another thing. Thank you, man. That was awesome.
Okay, AR, it has been a very long week. I can't even count how many how many fucking academies we have survived. But I'm tired, I'm gassed, but I'm excited to sit here. I'd rather be hugging you, and I think that opportunity is coming very quick. Man, you have scared me more times than I care to count. But I'm happy to be sitting here and still be in this seat and on this journey with you. More than anything, I want you to know how much I love and appreciate you. Fucking here we go. Professionally and as a friend, personally, you mean a ton to me. This place has been a huge part of my life. I'm forever grateful for everything that I've learned that you've taught me. You are a phenomenal human first, mentor, and friend. I can't thank you enough, honestly, for just riding with me and obviously being so patient. We've been through a lot, I think, together, and you just mean a lot to me, and I'm grateful for every opportunity. I think we're gonna ride it together. For so many years, I'm like, I'm not leaving until Alex kicks me to the curb, and that remains true to this day. Thank you for everything you do for me, for everyone who's here. We miss you so much, but I respect you doing what you love to do, and I don't know. Man, it's been a long fucking week. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hug you. And I don't know, maybe share a drink. I don't know if that's a thing, but I will see you soon. But again, more than anything, just thank you so much for everything you've done, everything you continue to do, and let's fucking go. I love you.
Alex, I miss you, my brother. I've been wondering where my friend went. I see these pictures of you on Facebook and the frailty, and it chills my bones. And I gotta tell you, man, it's been a long, long road for me to be where I'm at right now. And I'm working my ass off. And I'm doing that because it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Coming here and having to fill your shoes and try to be and give to these people what you've done for a lifetime. It's the most fulfilling thing I definitely have ever done. Super excited, man. Riley just turned 18 in January. She's going to college. And, you know, I get to know that she's going to the best school on the planet for her. And I get to do that, and I get to be a part of that. Because a long time ago, I came down here and I met you. And thanks to you, I can write any check for her to have whatever she wants in life. This has been hard, man. Coming out here and being a part of these events, there's nothing for me back home or in my own life or anything I've ever built that was that fulfilling. And it's scary, and it's fun, but man, I gotta tell you, every time, you know, I listen and I watch and I think about how would Alex do it. I know perfection is the standard, and I'll never be Alex Rogers. But I tell you what, man, you set a bar that everybody should aim to follow. And I want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you. Everything about my life is better because I get to call you a friend and a mentor. And I need your ass to get better because I do kind of miss Cabo, and we're supposed to hang out and drink and cuss and do all the bullshit and the bro stuff. But my brother, I'm just glad you're on the mend, and I'm glad that you're coming back out here. I'm glad that you can get back in the mix. Hope you get back on that boat soon, man. But you owe me at least 62 drinks, probably a bunch of shit that can't talk about on camera because there's other people over there. But man, this is the house that you built, and I'm so fucking proud to be able to be supporting your brand and be a part of things. I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it because I'm eternally grateful for what you gave me. And I want to bring it back, and I want to contribute like you contribute. So get better, find some fucking pounds, and I want to see you real soon, all right? We got work to do.